Hey, everybody, welcome in to Eat Right with Rouse's. Harry McCullough here. We're joined by Rouse's retail registered dietitian, April Sins. Hey, April, how you doing? I tell you what, I'm about to head over to your house because I know that ice cream's not going to last for the entire thing. So tell me about a dietitian going through the dessert aisle.
Yes, definitely, because, a lot of people have a lot of questions about that aisle. So I thought it would be important to bring this to you, and it's melting, so Harry, you're going to have to come and eat some ice cream.
Absolutely.
After this is done.
Won't have a problem with that.
Yeah, so now that it's getting warm and the summer vibes are starting to set in, you might be looking for a frozen treat. So I picked out a few items that I'm excited to show you today, and I'm calling them Dietitian's Pick in the ice cream aisle. So ice cream is typically higher in fat and sugar, so those are the things that we kind of have to watch out for whenever we're looking for an ice cream. And if it has a lot of heavy cream in it, then it'll be higher in saturated fat, which is sort of like the fats that we really want to limit in our day. So I have a few tips whenever you're choosing your different ice creams. So the first thing you could look for is, does it contain some sort of fruit in it? So maybe it's a frozen banana, or maybe it has some like real strawberries in it or something like that. So that's the first thing that I'll look for. And that's going to give us some extra vitamins that the fruit would provide in that. You can also make some homemade treats with fruits and doing some different things with that as well. Also, another little kind of a trick, that you could do is choose the portioned items. The ones that are pre-portioned, they're already packaged. There's a start and there's a finish to it. So that sometimes is the solution for some people that, maybe overdo it on the ice cream. So you have those pre-portioned ones, and then it's, you can start and finish. And when you're done, you're done. Another thing is maybe you could use a small bowl, and also in addition to that, actually putting it in the bowl. So a big mistake that a lot of people will do is eat it straight out of the container. So it's really not meant to eat the whole thing just because it's in a pint size. It's really, still something you can portion through. And you're laughing because...
Yeah, those little cups are one size, not a pint.
Right. We all do it, So it's just more of like the perception of putting it in the bowl so that we have a start and a finish to it. And a little pro tip, too, is instead of adding candy or maybe syrups on top of the ice cream, whichever one it is that you choose, maybe looking toward some frozen things like maybe some blueberries or maybe some sliced banana on the top, and then also maybe some type of nut, like either some cashews or pecans or something like that you could put on top of it. It'll in turn make it more of a filling dessert, making it less likely to overdo it, right?
Right.
So I have a few ideas of some things that you could find at Rouse's in the aisles. And it's some of my favorite things. And these are some of the things that we actually eat at my house as well. And one is the Diana's Bananas. Okay, so this is basically a chocolate-covered banana on a stick. And if you've never had a frozen banana, they offer the same sort of texture as an ice cream. So whenever you eat it, you don't really feel like you're missing an ice cream. It's very similar to an ice cream pop. So that's one thing right here. It's a chocolate-covered banana, basically. And then halo type ice cream. A lot of people are familiar with that. There are several varieties and flavors of it. You want to look for the light one. It's made with ultra-filtered skim milk, and so it's lower in fat and calories than typical ice cream. So that's one to look for as well. I have one right here called Cotto. I'll show you what this looks like up close. And it's called Cotto because the last four letters are the last four letters of the word avocado. So it actually has avocado in it. You cannot taste the avocado in it. The avocado is, avocados have fats in it, which makes it creamy. And so that's what they're using in here. But the fats that are in avocado are low in saturated fat. And then Skinny Cow is one of those, like I told you about the pre-portioned snack. So those are going to be a pre-portioned, lower calorie ice cream snack as well. And then also we were talking about fruit. So we do have some Rouse's Pop. This is a strawberry mango pop, and it does have some actual fruit in it as well. And then these are called Gasso. This is made from yogurt, a Greek yogurt, and it's 100 calories per pop. And it's something that it's really similar to ice cream whenever you're eating it, but you still have the benefits of yogurt, which would be like the live cultures in it, and it also is has some protein in it as well. So some great options and really, simple solutions. And like I told you, the little tips that I gave at the beginning, it kind of helps with making you feel more full from those ice cream desserts.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom Brady is famous for avocado ice cream, so that's pretty good. When you talk about fruit, is that the fiber maybe offset the carbohydrates a little bit?
Yeah, so the fruit is going to give you some fiber. It's going to also give you some vitamins and nutrients inside of there as well. And so, yeah, it's going to give you kind of a balance. And then if you add like some nuts with that too, same thing. It's going to give you some fiber, and it's going to give you some good fats on there as well.
Yeah, so portion control is always a big part of it. Oh, yeah, yes, but portion control is always a good way to go, and you're right. If you sit there with the tub of ice cream, you may take a little more than if you just get a little portion, right? All right, April Sins, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. That's Eat Right with Rouse's.
Thanks so much for having me.